We're doing it all.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
Okay, all of us are cleaning out our closets this time of year, maybe making space for the new year, the resolutions that follow. Well, why can't cities do the same thing, doggone it? Dawn Gelset says, sure, why not? She's here with the River City Company, and January 10th is your day, our day, to come down to the aquarium. That's and right. Be part of kind of now putting a plan in place after this survey that y'all did about reimagining Broad Street.
Yes, so if you remember way back to 2020 and 2021, River City Company led the One Riverfront planning process. So we had thousands of people tell us what they wanted to see different, changed in the Riverfront District, and so now this is towards the implementation phase. So we're moving on to reimagining Broad Street. And this was one thing that came out of the One Riverfront plan, that people wanted to see changes happening to the Broad Street area.
Right.
All the way from the aquarium to MLK Boulevard. It's not just one block, 2 blocks, it's many blocks, and we see opportunity for Broad Street to become a premier street in downtown.
Well, and you know what's fun about that, the length of that street, is that now, Chattanooga of old wasn't like this so much, but now, as you go down that way, each part of the street has a different feel.
That's right.
There's the riverfront part, there's the West Village area, there's the south side. So what you're doing, as I heard you on the 10th, is that people are kind of breaking into small groups, sort of, and they'll have one section that they focus on. Is that right?
Yeah, so on the 10th, we're asking the community to come out if you took the survey or not.
Okay.
So come out, enjoy the night with us. We'll start off with a little bit of a presentation, sharing about the survey results, hearing or listening to what people told us, and then we'll move into mini workshops. And so you'll be working with a group of other people from around the city, and you'll look at Broad Street in the different areas, the different blocks, and tell us the different changes that you would like to see made.
So do you think, I'll ask you to look into your crystal ball, but do you think that since there are so many more people living downtown now, there's a good chance that there are just kind of some creature comforts of home that people are going to be looking for?
So we have people moving from all over the United States and really the world, and maybe they have seen other streets across their old hometowns, and man, wouldn't that be great to have pop-up cafes on Broad Street, or pop-up markets, or the ability to have block parties every weekend, or with the Tivoli expansion, is there ways to bring that out into the street environment? And so downtown is changing. We have a lot more people living in downtown, and we want to make sure that Broad Street is the premier spot for people to come and enjoy.
You know, downtown is changing, and so, but you want it to still feel, I'm guessing, inclusive for everybody. So for those who choose to live downtown, that's their neighborhood. But if you live in Saudi, you also want it to be your downtown. So you need that variety of input, right?
We had people from all over Chattanooga, even Northwest Georgia, take the survey, so we really appreciate the feedback. But if you have the opportunity to come out on the 10th in person, we'd love more feedback for the design team. And then that will be conveyed to us at River City Company, to the Chattanooga Design Studio, and the City of Chattanooga. We'll work with our design team partners, Dover Cole, and mid-spring we'll have a final plan to be able to unveil.
Okay, you knew where I was going. I was about to ask you that very question. So when people are there for those 2 hours on the 10th, that's kind of it. That's their last time to have the input, and then y'all assess the data and go from there.
That's correct. And so it's really important that people, if you have the opportunity to come out on the 10th, to give us more feedback, that would be wonderful. We'll be following up with different organizations. We'll have stakeholder meetings. So we're meeting with all the businesses block by block too, to really in-depth understand their needs as a business owner and a property owner. But this is the time for the public to voice their opinion.
So a minute left. It was Dover Cole, is that who you said?
Yes, that's the design firm that we've contracted with.
So that's a large stretch of space, aquarium to Martin Luther King. It won't happen all at once?
No, this will be definitely a phased implementation, and this is not something that's going to happen overnight either. And so while we'll have the plan ready to unveil in the mid-spring, this is going to be something that River City Company works on with the city over multiple years.
All right, so no matter where you live, if you're watching, you are part of the input that they want. If you can watch us today, they want to hear from you. So January 10th from 5:30 until 7:30, head down to the aquarium. You can, the registering, do you need people to register?
It'd be great if you can register ahead of time. We'll have some light refreshments and so forth for you that night, so just for planning, but if not, that's okay, you can show up.
Okay, BroadStreetCHA.com. Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
It's your last chance to shop huge New Year's mattress savings at Ashley Home Store. Save $400 on select Stearns & Foster mattresses, or get 0% interest for 6 years on top bedding brands. Ends Monday. Only at